Hello and welcome to this O&DR Modurol video XK8 wire wheels. This is video 143 in our series of XK8 videos, and this video we're going to try and let you know as much as we can about fitting wire wheels onto your Jaguar XK8 XKR X100. We've featured OEM standard X100 wheels in video 117 and actually mentioned the wire wheel within that video. But in this video, we're going to go into a lot more detail of where to get them, how they fit, etc. This was all brought to a head really when I went recently to a Jaguar Enthusiast Club meeting, Cats in the Castle, and I met a guy called Dave Tackleberry Farnel, and he had a great XJ X308, and on his car he's got fitted some wire wheels. Now those wire wheels, obviously, they're not usually fitted to modern classics, but I was very politely, enthusiastically surprised at how good they looked, and hence I thought it's worth a bit more attention. At the meet, there was various other cars with wire wheels, obviously the classic E-Type, which obviously the wire wheels look just the part with the spline hubs and the spinners, etc. But obviously the wheel sizes did seem to vary. The E-Types varied between 15 and 16-inch wheels, and the offset of the spokes on the rim was slightly different. And XK8s, the wheel started at 17 inches. So I thought it might be worth a bit more investigation into the fitment issues and what the options actually are. So in this video, we split it down into 5 sections. Section 1, the specification. Section 2, in the UK, the manufacturer MWS. Section 3, in the USA, the manufacturer Dayton. Section 4, the rough prices in 2021 if you want to buy a set of wire wheels in the UK or USA. And Section 5, then, some example photographs of various wire wheels fitted to Jaguar XK8s, XKRs. Okay, if you're watching this video, you're going to be interested in our YouTube channel, O&DR Modurol. It features Jaguar XK8 XKR X100 primarily, and if you like any of our videos, please press the thumbs up button on the YouTube. It really does make a difference. Okay then, Section 1. The specification of these wire wheels as fitted to your Jaguar XK8. Now, both companies, US and UK, offer the same wheel as a standard fitment. It's a 8-inch rim, wide rim with 18-inch diameter wheel. Standard on the XK8 was 8.5 by 18 and 9 by 18. But the 8x18 does make a lot of sense when you know the full spec. It's obviously a 5-stud pattern, 120.7mm PCD, so it's standard bolt-on, 70 spokes. It's made of stainless steel. It has an inset rather than an offset. Basically means that the wheels are pushed out. The normal offset on Jaguar XK alloy wheels of that diameter is 33 and 35mm, which results in a back spacing of 121mm. This is probably the more critical number, and we'll go into that in a slightly bit more detail. And the tyres used are actually identical to those fitted to a standard 18-inch alloy wheel on a Jaguar XK8, so there's no actual difference in the final rubber on the road. Try and explain the difference between the inset and the offset then in this bit of a diagram. On the left hand side you've got the wire wheel, which has an inset. So rather than having an offset, because of the construction of the wheel, it actually has an inset because of all that the wires going through the hub of 6mm. A standard XK8 alloy wheel has an offset, so it's actually the right hand side of the rim center line of 35mm. However, the most important thing is what we call the back spacing, which is the distance from the front edge of the wheel to the hub mounting point. On your Jaguar XK8 alloy wheel, you have a back spacing typically of 100mm, but on the Y wheel it's slightly larger, 121 in this case. So overall, the wheels are actually narrower, but they use the same tyres. The construction of the wheel is slightly different. It's obviously pressed steel rather than casting, so you can get away with a slightly narrow wheel. And the overall wheel is pushed out by 21mm, so it's instead of it's quite a lot of people use spacers to push their wheels out flush to the bodywork, but these Y wheels do it automatically. You can see, looking at Dave's wheel, the construction of the hub is quite complex. You've got all the spokes coming in and out, hence why you need that inset rather than offset. Obviously on an alloy wheel, the hub bolting point is a lot simpler. There isn't much going on because it's all cast. The standard 18-inch alloy wheel, a wire wheel cannot be used with Brembo brake upgrade because of the caliper clearances, but it is okay with the standard ATE brake systems. All the wheels generally are offered as stainless steel. With Y wheels you can have the option of painted or chromed, but primarily stainless steel is the specification of choice. The fitment on Dave's car, which was where I really got interested, but it's actually bolt-on. So basically you've got these hidden bolts going round the hub. So there's no adaptation at all. You can literally bolt these wheels straight on, and that's the clever bit. You can modify the hub to take hub adapters, basically the splined normal fitment for Y wheels. But that, I assume, that will push you further out of the wheel arch as well, because it's more material in that build-up of the components. The advantage of using the adapter or pushing, using the single bolt and the splines and the spinners, is you can actually have a much wider range of wheels. Obviously, understanding that it's got to clear the brakes, etc. When you look at the Dayton website, they're offering Y wheels from 13-inch diameter right up to 24-inch diameter Y wheels. Cleaning, before I go on to the more detail, cleaning these wheels obviously is an issue. When I spoke to Dave, he reckoned it got off to a fine art, and there are cleaning kits available, but obviously you develop your own system, and he got it down to 15 minutes a wheel, so you're looking roughly about an hour to clean these wheels to show standard. Section 2 then, the UK manufacturer MWS wire wheels. They have been in manufacture and supply of wheels since 1927, so it's an established company, albeit it's moved the manufacturing from London now to Manchester, I believe. But it's a well-established company that's been making these wheels for a long time. They have a website. It's very informative. It's you can take a look at it at www.mwsint.com or mws.co.uk. It links both to the same place. The website is really informative. Lots of this information is available on there, and I've picked bits off to try and explain various things. And it's very technical. So if you want to get into the nitty-gritty, it's a good website to take a look at. Section 3 then, the USA manufacturer Dayton wire wheels. They've got the bit of the one-upmanship here. They've been making these wheels since 1916. So for more than 100 years, they've been making these Y wheels. So you got to say they probably know what they're doing. They're talking about supplying to the Wright brothers, how far back they're going, and Henry Ford, etc. But there's lots more detail on the website if you want to take a look at that. Their website is www.daytonwirewheels.com, and they do offer a standard wheel for the XK8, which is the same as specification I've explained. This is the example of that wire wheel. Looks very similar to the wheel I showed that Dave had on his car from MWS. Construction very similar, albeit the rim design slightly, probably altered a little bit. Section 3 then, the price is in 2021. I actually asked for a quote from MWS in the UK for a set of 4 wheels for my XK8, just out of interest, and the quote came back £2,568.09, delivered with VAT. But obviously you need to put tyres and balancing on that, so you're looking well over £3,000 for a set of wheels. Albeit the advantage with Y wheels, if you've already got 18-inch wheels, which most people have on their XK8s, you can use the standard tyres, you just move them over. A similar quotation, I didn't get one from Dayton in the USA, but part of their website, there is a catalogue on there with price list. I'm not sure how accurate these prices are, but they were asking for $605.50 per wheel, which worked out at $2,422 for a set, plus taxes, I would assume. But again, you will need tyres and balancing. And both of these quotes were for bolt-on, straight-on bolt-on wheels. Section 5 then, example photographs. So what is your car going to look like when you put these on? It's going to look very fancy and sophisticated, or is it just going to look old hat? But to me, the look does grow on you. Here's the silver convertible with them on. A little bit better photograph of a gold convertible. And when I first saw the wheels on Dave's car, I thought, oh, those are from Y wheels. But the more you look at them, you can start to appreciate the workmanship that's gone into them. And they really add a little bit of bling. I like a little bling on my cars. And they do grow on you. Believe you me, they do grow on you. So it's not really... I believe they do suit the car to a certain extent. Racing green with some on, and we have a silver coupe. You can get all these white wall tyres, etc. if you're really going to go the whole hog. A dark convertible. Interestingly, you can go up to 20 inches, 22, maybe possibly even 24 if you can really jack up the suspension. I think these are 20-inch or possibly 22-inch wheels. And there's a lot of spokes, a lot of cleaning involved there. But definitely a different look. There is a car which looks like wire wheels, but they're not actually wire. It's this very sort of controversial retro resto mod from Chip Foose with his E-Type. And he actually machined these spokes into his wheels to get a spoke look, but still retain the benefits of alloy wheels. As you say, these are really nice looking wheels, but they are machined. They're not actually physically spokes as per the normal wire wheels. Interesting finish, I think, to the video. There you go. So if you're interested in wire wheels, hopefully I've been able to point you in the right direction and help you understand what you're getting into. I'd like to thank Dave Tackleberry Farnel for basically bringing his car to that meet and getting me interested in the wire wheels. Motor Wheels Services, MWS, for their quotation and their website, and Dayton Wire Wheels as well for their information on their website. I'd like to take a moment now just to request information. If you've got wire wheels on your car, you don't mind doing a little video of how they look, because I haven't really got a video of that sort of content. Please send that to us. And if you've got any aftermarket alloy wheels, we're going to be doing a video in the coming months of all the ones that we could find, just for benefit of people who might want to have something different. Please send us a photo to owndr@gmail.com. Thank you very much for all the guys involved, and thank you for watching. Please like, comment, share and subscribe for more XK8 videos.